Hi, welcome to my YouTube success videos. This one's on the YouTube keyword generator that you really want to going to have a look at. Okay, in this video I'm going to show you a tool that is called Magic YouTube Extractor. Now I've been using this for nearly 2 years now, and it's an incredible internet marketing tool. Now I know we've all seen thousands of these. And I've bought quite a lot of them. There's about half a dozen tools that I use every day virtually, and this is one of them. It is very clever. Let me just show you. Okay, so one of the if you're starting out on YouTube or you've been creating YouTube videos for a while, one of the things you've got to get right is the keywords. So you have to, just like you do with a web page or a website, you have to target SEO keywords. And choosing those, because YouTube is a search engine as well. It's a video search engine, but it still looks at your title and descriptions to find out what your video is about. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this tool to find keywords that you can use that will virtually be guaranteed to be successful for you. Okay, so first of all, we need to pick a niche or a subject area. Let's try something like hunting that I know nothing about. Hunting guides. What else do you do? Hunting rifles. Well, leave it at that. So we're gonna research the niche of hunting. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell Magic YouTube Extractor to go over. It's what it is basically doing is going over to the AdWords tool, and it's going to harvest some keywords to get us started. Okay, I'll just pause the video because it'll be a bit boring watching this for a couple of minutes while it goes off and does that. Okay, took about 90 seconds of that, and it's found a whole host of keywords relating to hunting. You can see them listed down there. It's also got a column here of monthly searches, so that's Google's estimate of how often that keyword is searched for. I take it with a pinch of salt somewhere, but obviously the bigger the number, the more popular the result is. And this is the second column is suggested bid, which is what you'd have to pay for a first page advert on Google AdWords. So that's cost per click of a first page. So these are all estimates. So basically, if you look at those, you can think the higher the suggested bid, the more potentially commercial value there is to that keyword. Okay, so that's great. But you could get that from any keyword tool. This is useful information, and you can just use it at this point. But it's the last column, YouTube competition, that this program is really about. It will show you which keywords that you will be successful at, almost guaranteed. Okay, so I'm just going to run this search, and I'll just pause the video for a minute while I run this. Okay, now it's completed the final bit of research. That took a little bit longer, about 4 or 5 minutes, because it's researching all these different tools. You will need to use proxies to stop you getting blocked when you're doing that. So, but there's information on proxies you can use. I use a rotating VPN, just a VPN client that changes my IP address every minute or two, called Identity Loco, which works just as well. Anyway, back to the main thing. Magic YouTube Extractor. Here we've now filled in that final column, the YouTube competition. Now, let me just explain this. The first column, first entry here says archery deer hunting. 170 monthly searches, not too many. 4.67 high commercial value in this niche, certainly. So people are paying that for a click, and the YouTube competition 64 is really high. 64 means there are 64 videos with archery deer hunting in the title and description of YouTube of their videos, so that you've got 64 videos competing with. Okay, it's quite tough. That you can beat it, but for that sort of volume of searches, it's really not worth it. Now let's look at something more interesting. Let's double click there, and we will now click to just search on Zero competition. Now this means there are no videos anywhere on YouTube with this in the title. So deer hunting calendar. If you could make a video on deer hunting calendar, just put those words in the description, the title, and a tag, you'd be #1 in YouTube search, almost guaranteed. And you'd get a pretty good chance of being quite high up in the Google search rankings as well. That does sometimes mean a little bit more work, but sometimes that's all it'll need. But YouTube, you'll pretty much be #1 because the title and description are so important and those keywords are in there and nobody else is doing it. Deer hunter calendar, 720 searches. If you can do a quick video on that, that's easy traffic and redirect from that YouTube video to your website, to your affiliate sale, or just enable it for AdSense and go on and do the other one. You know, you don't have to sell anything then. Now let's flick down a bit further. Here's a good one. Texas hunting leases, 1,600 monthly searches. Great. It's a bit of commercial value there. So there's some bids there. Nobody's doing it. So you type in Texas hunting leases in your video. Just do a little video about it. You can do maybe a PowerPoint presentation with some information on the subject. A couple of minutes, put that in your title, boom, you're gone. Move on to the next one. And again, elk hunting trips cheap. There's another one. That's not so much monthly searches. Here's a good one. Deer hunting apps. Very respectable monthly searches. 8,100. No competition. Go and do a video now. Deer hunting apps. Upload it. It'll pretty much be certain to be in the top page of YouTube. Search results, and chances are it'll be 1 really, because if I put that in the title, again, tags and description, some good keywords here. If I knew anything about this, I'd be looking at this. There's some really good keywords here with no competition whatsoever. I mean, you move down the thing and you'll find there's one, the competition here, but again, that might be worth going for it. Bow hunting games, 9,902. There's small amounts of competition. Let me just have a look. I mean, you could scroll down and you get to the really competitive thing, but who wants to compete with 3,200 videos when you can compete with something with the same amount of traffic with no competition at all? It's an incredibly useful tool. It's pretty easy to use. The little complication is the proxies or the VPN, but that's not so difficult. And I've got other videos showing you how to do that. But for instance, let me just show you hunting and fishing stores there. If you did a video of that and just entitled it Hunting and Fishing Stores, you would be competing with one video that was uploaded on the 27th of 2016. So it's got it in the, you can see here, the video has got the title, yes, but it's got no description and no tags. So you could go and you can click through to that video and see what it is. Now, you could possibly do this manually. It's very hard to do, but you could go into YouTube and type them in individually or something, but it's not much good for trying to find all these opportunities. This is a wonderful tool. You can create a whole business just based on this tool, believe me, because I've been using this constantly. I initially started video marketing a couple of years ago, as I said, and it was quite difficult. I was uploading videos and they were not ranking and stuff. And it was because I was competing with videos that have been up there for 2-3 years, got loads of backlinks, they've got loads of views and subscribers, and there were too many of them. And I switched to this and I'll pick slightly less traffic, but no competition at all. It's a wonderful tool. It's worth checking out. Click in the description below to go through to their sales page and read more. There's loads of bonuses with it as well. It's about $95, I think now, but you get loads of bonuses. And believe me, it's one purchase that's worth it. I've recouped my money thousands of times using this, I can assure you. Okay, that's all for now. If you've got any questions, stick them in the comments below. I'll try and, I say, I do genuinely use this tool all the time, so I'm pretty good with it, so I'm happy to answer any questions you have. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you do worse than put Magic YouTube Extractor at the heart of it. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.